Hi all, welcome to our channel. In this video, I am going to explain how to save the Java program if there is a public class in the source program. Assume that there are two classes, one is class G, second one is public class H. With what name should we save this Java program? If there is no public class, then we can save with any user defined name. If there is no public class in the source program, then we can save with any user defined name. I have already explained this concept in the last video. Coming to this program contains two classes. One is class G, second one is public class H. Okay. Coming to the first one, what is the access specifier? Default. Default is the access specifier coming to the class G. Second one is public. If there is a public class, if there is a public class, if there is a public class in the program, Java program means Java program, then save that file, with public class name only. Very important point. If there is no public class, then we can save with any name, any user defined name. But if there is a public class in the source program, then we must save the program by that public class name only. How to save this one? With public class name. What is the name of the public class here? H. So save this program with h.java only. Next, how to compile this program? Java C program name.java, Java C program name.java. Okay. How many dot class files are created? One is G dot class file is created, and second one is which dot class file is created? H dot class file is created. When I compile this program, two dot class files are created. Why? Because how many classes are there in the source program? Two classes are there in the source program. That's why two dot class files are created. Next, how to execute the program? Java space, not the program name, Java space class name. Okay. How many classes are there? Two classes are there. If I want to execute G class main method, then use the syntax as Java space class name as G. Then what is the output coming to the G class? System.out.println of G. Output is G. In order to execute the H class main method, what is the syntax? Java space. What is the class name? H. So output of this one is H. Here the important thing is there is no relationship between. Which one? Class name and program name. But there is a relationship between public class name and program name. This is very important point. There is no relationship between the class name and as well as program name. But what is the important thing? There is a relationship between the public class name and the program name. That's why we are saving this program with which name? H.java. Okay. Coming to the execution of this program is class G public static void main G public class H. Okay. Save this program, Control S. First I am saving this program with G.java, not with public class name. Okay. G.java, already Java is there, so save with G. Next, coming to the command prompt. Observe carefully here. G.java file is available. Okay. How to compile the file? Java C space program name.java, G.java. Is it compiled or not? No, it is not going to be compiled. Why? Because we are not saving the program with public class name. Observe the error. Class H is public, should be declared in a file named which one? h.java only. So coming to this program, file, save this program with which one? h.java. Already .java is by defaultly available, so h. Save this one. Coming to the command prompt, already h.java is available here. Okay, next java c h.java. Observe this one, java c h.java. Observe background. Two dot class files are created. One is g.class, second one is h.class. Okay, how to execute g class main method? Java space g. So output is G. How to execute H class main method? Java space H. So output is H. What is the important point? If there is a public class in the source program, then we must save that file with which name? Public class name only. Okay. Next, here immediately you may get one doubt. Consider the second case. Assume that there are two public classes in your source program. One is public class I, second one is public class J. Now with what name should we save the Java program? If there is a public class, then we must save that program with that particular public class name only. But here how many public classes are there? Two public classes are there. Then with what name should we save this program? File, save. First I am saving this file with which one? i.java. Coming to the command prompt, java c i.java. What happens when I compile this program with i.java? What happens? Observe the error. What is that error? Class J is public, should be declared in a file name j.java. Okay, suppose let me save. If I am saving this file with j.java, not with i.java. Now coming to my command prompt, java c j.java. Is it successfully compiled? No. Why? Because again same error. Why? Because now class I is also public. You should be declared in a file name i.java. What is my final conclusion? A Java program should contain at most one public class. This is very important conclusion point. A Java program should contain at most one public class only. Okay, that means no Java program should have more than one public class. This is the final conclusion. If there is more than one public class, it is not possible to save the Java program. With which public name we can save if there is more than one public class? It is not possible. More than one public class also accepted in Java. I will explain that concept in the next video.